My name is Brent Wiedmer. I am the lead creative designer here at S2 Games, and I go by the handle Buro. The idea for Rally came from a new targeting scheme that we developed about 6 months ago. The targeting scheme is called Vector Entity. The way Vector Entity works is very similar to vector targeting that's currently in our game right now. With vector targeting, you click a location and drag and then release to target something in that direction. With Vector Entity, it's essentially the same thing, except you first target a hero and then drag from the hero. Coming up with an ability from Vector Entity was very easy, as it leads directly into being able to push a hero in one direction or another. Now, Rally was created from this as a hero who compels his allies into battle. Now that we had the theme of Rally, which is sort of a battle leader compelling his allies into battle, we decided to base his abilities around that. And at that point, we gave him a couple of auras, making his allies stronger and his enemies weaker, as well as being able to buff his allies' movement speed or reduce his enemies' movement speed, which kind of makes him want to get into the fray of the battle. For the ultimate, we went with a small AoE, big cleave in front of him. And this would incentivize him to catch people with his compel ability, and then try and get 1 or 2 enemies in it and do massive damage to them. So once Rally entered the super beta testers and we started watching him play a lot of real games, we realized quickly that the hero had 2 main roles. He had the ganking ability, which he compelled himself into a fight and then ulted them, doing a ton of damage to them. He also had the team fight aspect, which was his auras and his allied buffs and debuffs. So we ended up deciding that he needed to change. He needed only one of those roles because he can't do 2 things as well as he was doing. He's a little strong. The way our design team works really is that we all collaborate on every single decision. And so Rally from the get-go was designed by multiple people, even Vector Entity with the help of others. And through the process, we have all of our designers, as well as getting input from the testers, looking at the hero in every single direction. Because the playstyle of the compel into the ultimate turned out to be one of the most fun playstyles we have ever played with, we ended up going with the ganker playstyle as opposed to the AoE buff playstyle. So in order to turn Rally into a ganker, we had to remove his ability to team fight so effectively. So we took away his auras, the buffing allies and debuffing enemies, and we replaced them with a very self-centric ganking ability. This ability, we allowed him to increase his base damage on attack, as well as giving him physical armor piercing for all of his abilities. We've had a lot of fun making Rally, and we hope you guys enjoy him just as much as we have. He's coming to Newerth on August 3rd.